guys, and welcome back to the Not Great Gamer. We are here with something new. This is an indie game. This is Dantes Inferno, if you haven't already guessed by the thumbnail. Now, I'm a little bit unsure about whether to do a full playthrough of this. I played this game when it actually first came out. This came out in 2010, so it's quite old, and it came out for the Xbox 360. It's only just been remastered and is backward compatibility for the Xbox One. The reason I'm doing this is because it's again with the episode of Race the Sun that I did as well. This is free on Xbox Gold for Xbox Gold members. Now I don't know how long it's free for. The normal price is about $15.99. Yeah, I can skip that bit. 2 seconds. So it is free for the time being, but 2 seconds because so the thing you've got to remember about this game is. This game is really loud. I've had to turn my capture all the way down and my headset was just blasted in my ears then. So the thing about this game is it's quite interesting because it's about the 9 circles of hell, and you are Dante, who is a veteran in the Crusades, and he is travelling through the 9 circles of hell to save his beloved Beatrice, who you will see a little bit later on. And basically you just have to confront hellish demons to try and save Beatrice's soul from Lucifer, and then you also have to battle your own demons from both your family and from the crimes that you've committed during the crusade. So this is basically where the game starts off. I've skipped over the story. It's pretty shit really. Basically there is a bishop that says all your sins will be resolved and like forgiven by your Almighty Father, basically. But the reason I like this game so much is I like the stories about the Christian faith. So don't get me wrong, I don't believe in that sort of stuff. I'm sorry if you believe in it or that is your religion or whatever. I'm not a big fan. I'm a science man and facts and all that kind of stuff. So if it's an unpopular opinion, I am sorry. I don't mean to cause offence to anyone. So basically, it is about the Christian faith and basically the fight between the 9 circles of hell. And all of this really interests me. So I like films like the Da Vinci Code and the other one, which is called Inferno. And there's I can't remember what the other one's called as well. What the last of that trilogy is. But stuff like that really interests me. So I watched like Constantine as well. That was really interesting. That's a really interesting film for me. And I really enjoy that sort of stuff. But so this game basically, this is really what I looked at it and I saw like a couple of trailers and stuff like that. And this was one of the things that really sort of hooked me. So you know when you always play through these games and yeah. There you go, so it's just like everlasting damnation. There's that bishop thing that I told you about. So basically, yeah, like when you start games like this, you always have like a boss at the start to like give you a bit more insight into gameplay and like how to fight and stuff like that. Your first boss in this game is the Grim Reaper. Now, if that's not an introduction to a game, I don't know what is. I mean, I've played so many games and it's always been like a berserker skeleton or something like that, or it's been like I don't know. Oh, that's how you go. So like you block with LT, it'll tell you to do that. So yeah, it's always like a crap boss who's like slightly harder or something, but never the Grim bloody Reaper. I mean, you'd expect the Grim Reaper to be like a final boss or something, wouldn't you? So yeah, it's just one of those. There's a lot of these as well, like where you'll get grabbed by someone and you'll have to like press a certain amount of buttons to escape it and stuff like that. And there's a couple of things that really do annoy me in this game, but like there's like finishing moves, and what are we doing? We are stealing the Grim Reaper's scythe. So, if that's not a cool weapon, like, I don't know what is. I mean, oh yeah, come on. You're a crusader wielding the Grim Reaper's scythe. That is pretty epic, if you ask me. So a lot of these finishing moves sort of things. Yeah. I'd say it's hard to get them, but I mean the time that you get to do, like the finishing moves or hit the certain button within a certain time frame, you get quite a while. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. So basically, you what comes out of the Grim Reaper there is there's a load of souls comes out, and basically you use souls to purchase upgrades. And obviously, a lot of you will have looked at that and just gone, ooh, what's on the holy side? Well, you'll find out in a little bit. It's basically a cross that you can do. I think it's ranged attacks you can do. So I'm going to skip this bit because the only reason I'm skipping that bit is there's quite a bit of nudity in it, and I don't think I can be asked to censor it. And also, it's quite a bit of pointless story. I think what happens is you betray. So Beatrice is your wife, and basically Beatrice gives you Beatrice's cross, and says that I'm giving you this cross because I know that you'll be faithful to me. And then Dante goes out on a crusade, and he has this weird look in his eyes as the bishop says, "All your sins will be resolved." So he thinks he's got away with everything basically, but has he? So there's Beatrice dead. I'm hoping that you can't see that little bit of nudity that's on the ground, but basically she's got a tail. Oh yeah, grab enemies. So you can do this. So you can do this. You throw them. It's quite pointless until later on. But yeah, so it's just one of these games. It's got a solid. It's got a solid, like. There's no free roam. There's none of that stuff. But basically, there's different moves that you can purchase. I'd say you can choose whether you want to upgrade all the holy or the other paths. Like you can choose which one you want to do. But it's a good playthrough. I'd just say it's a decent game to play through. I mean, if you're looking for something different, with a bit of a different story, it's just there for you to play. And like I said, it's free at the moment, so it's one of those. Well, why not? Basically, oh yeah, I can change my costume. So yeah, green for health. Yeah, we all know that. That's fine. A lot of this B for no reason at all. Change costume. Yeah, so I can change to what you saw in the beginning. But I prefer this one. This one's really cool. Save game. No, we don't need a save game. We'll leave it for the time being. Yeah, there's the nudity. I'm gonna have to quickly put a bar over that. I'm not sure if I can skip this. Yeah, a bit of nudity. Oh shit, I can't skip this bit. I'll have to sort of tweak this little bit if I can. I might cut it out. I don't know, but I'm gonna I'm gonna censor the shit out of this. There'll be bars everywhere, everything. But that's Beatrice's cross basically, and you end up with that's your ranged attack basically. Yeah, I'm skipping a little bit of this. You don't really need to know this bit. Yeah, so you just end up with range attacks basically. So yeah, like this Holy Blast. I don't understand how the fuck he has this, like, but I mean, I'd prefer that'd be cool as out to have. I'd love that. And now yes, so punish and absolve. So now what you can do is I'll show you actually. So if I press start, you basically have the unholy and holy path, and each of them require you to not only get souls, but you need to get like unholy and holy points. You get that by performing like certain kills or performing like a punish or absolve. I'll show you each one. So you grab them, you can punish them, and you end up with 10 unholy, and you can absolve, but absolve takes longer, so you have to hit the B button a lot. But I would say that it only really helps when you're on like big bosses and stuff, and when we did the Grim Reaper, you'll have noticed that RT came above its head. Right trigger. So basically, when you do that, you get like a choice on certain bosses or certain certain enemies, and you can choose whether you want to punish or absolve. Basically, you do get a certain amount, but it's not much really. Again, I don't really need to do that because I've got loads of health. So I'm playing on classic mode, which is like basically it's like easy. So yeah, LS dismount. There's a lot of tutorial shit that you need to know. Kill all the health minions and bring down the gate. Oh, and just to make it a little bit more difficult, there's something rolling in the background. Let's do this. So like the enemies just go down like really easy. So I've recently played through this, and I just thought I'd like to show you guys. If you want me guys to play through this, I will play it through on any difficulty you want me to. So I've recently played through it on Zealot, which is hard mode. I think it's hard. I have Hellish mode, which is like extremely hard, and then I have I think it's called Infernal. Yeah, Infernal mode, which is basically ridiculous. But the only good thing about the Infernal mode is that you can play through with all your upgrades. So I'd have all my upgrades. So I don't know whether you guys want me to do a playthrough of this. These enemies are actually quite cool. I like this little mechanic. You have to hit them with the what's it called? The Holy Blast. You have to hit them with the Holy Blast, and then they come into existence, which I think is actually really cool, because that adds a little bit more of a difficulty to the game. Like, it's not just your bog standard. Here's a bunch of enemies, just hit them until they die. Like I said, it's just one of those at the moment. It's like, oh shit, yeah, that's fire. Oh, my redemption bar's full. Not use that. You'll see it in a sec. Basically, it's like every game like this. You get like so much energy, and you have like increased increased attack speed, and all that good stuff. I can't remember what type of game this is called. But yeah, it's one of those where you get like increased. Yeah, it's basically just like a special ability. You can't do anything with it. I can't remember what type of game it's called. I'm gonna save. So yeah, I was playing through on Zealot. I had there, Shores of Acheron. I'm gonna select that one and overwrite it. Yes. Yeah. So I can't remember what type of games is it? Not RPG. Role playing games. No, it's not role playing games. Platformer. Would you call this a platformer? I mean, you are going through like 9 circles of hell. I'm gonna get this before this gets. So this is Souls, I think. Yeah, this is Souls. You've got like, yeah, you have to talk to this dude, but you don't really have to. Oh dear. Oh, I can't skip. No, I can't skip. But I can upgrade something. So let us. Divine Force is quite a good one. So much is that? 1,000, and that's 1,500. No, we're not getting that. We're not getting that. No, we're not getting that. Ah, fuck it, we'll get. No, we'll not get that. We'll get that. Yeah, might as well, screw it. Oh, I'm gonna have to censor the shit out of this bit as well, because I remember what bit it is. Yeah, there's. Yeah. Oh, don't look! Don't look! Censored! Yeah, nice and censored. We're okay now. I was playing this and one of my friends came in and they were just like, why is her boobies out? And I was just like, did you really have to say boobies? But yes, the tits out basically. I don't know why, but yeah. So at this point you basically get introduced to magic, and you have a big magic bar that you can use to basically just kill stuff if you need to. You don't really use the magic until later on. It's not Yeah, it's not really that useful in the beginning. These dudes are fucking rock hard. Right, I need to wait till he sort of tries to attack me, because I want this. These are souls. I'd highly recommend getting these, because they are really useful. So, what I figured out with this guy is basically dodge and attack and dodge, and you sort of like stay right near him, and you don't get hit basically, because dodge is like a little bit of invulnerability. Oop. There we go. So there's the RT, and it goes into a camera mode, and you do all this shit, which I think I remember the sequence. Yeah, I remember the sequence. It's Y and then B. X, Y, B, basically. And then guess what? You take fucking charge of this absolute bad boy. So, we need to kill some motherfuckers. Let's do this. And then the easiest way to do it is just have a bit of a stomp about. Some slams down. Oh yeah, you're down. Come on, what's happening? Look at that, how cool is this? Right, stompies. Boom, I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, you sort of understand like the game, like it's like go here, do this. It's just continue on. It's like a continuous flow. I still can't remember the type of game that it is. Like it's really gonna do my head in that. Okay, right. So, welcome to hell. I just like the way that they sort of, the artists have like imagine the 9 circles of hell being, and like their interpretation of it. It said at the beginning like characters are fictional. Any real like realization to people that are in the real world is completely coincidental, which I get that they have to do for like legal reasons, but yeah. So we're gonna save here. I might do where am I? There. Yep, we'll save this. So yeah, I think we'll leave it here for this episode. It's a little bit of a longer episode just to get introduced to it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to get this, which we actually didn't use during that fight. But basically what it means is that you can just, it's this move. You just get a really big cross. That actually really comes in handy. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you want to see me do more of these, leave a like and leave a comment down below saying that you'd like to see some more. I would happily play this through again, I don't mind. I mean, I've got this save on Hellish, and I could easily get here on Zealot as well, and on Infernal if you wanted me to. So, if you want to see me play through this game, by all means leave a comment, leave a like, and I will also leave a poll on, I'll start a poll on Twitter when this video goes up. So if you follow me on Twitter, then by all means engage in the poll. It'd be much appreciated. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So bye for now.